Hello and welcome to the Tomcast. I'm Tom, president and dictator for life of 515comics.com. It's August, and that means it is time for VEDA, which is Vlog Every Day in August. It's my first year participating in VEDA, and I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's going to be an awful lot of fun. Now, if you guys have watched the Tomcast before, I'm going to keep doing the regular Tomcast stuff every Friday. They're going to count for my VEDA videos. Regular Tomcast episodes will continue, but I'll just be doing a lot of stuff in between the rest of the month of August. VEDA does a really cool thing. The people who organize it have this calendar that just has suggestions for things that you can do every day of August or April, as the case may be. So they've got like little prompts or questions that you can do for your videos so that you don't have to come up with original content for 31 separate videos, which I think is pretty cool. Now, I'm going to be doing plenty of my own stuff anyway, but I will probably try and do some of these VEDA questions just because they're kind of nice. And I figured, since this is my first time doing VEDA, and since maybe for some of you this is the first time you've ever seen one of my videos, I would go ahead and do VEDA's #1 suggestion, which is simply to introduce yourself. So, hello, I'm Tom, president and dictator for life of 515comics.com. My name is Tom Hodka. I live in the great state of Iowa, and I create a webcomic called Nextus, The Search for the Ocean Shard. I update it 3 times a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I also have 2 books out with the first 10 chapters of that comic. So that's a lot of what I do. I consider myself a storyteller before I would say that I'm really a writer or an artist, although I do both of those things for the comic. I also do a weekly vlog already called the Tomcast, which is this thing right now, right? Where mostly I'm just trying to keep myself accountable. I talk to the internet, tell the internet what I want to accomplish, set goals for myself, and then I have to actually stick to them because I told the internet, and I don't want to be a liar to the internet. That's what the Tomcast is really all about. I also do a lot of interviews with friends talking about comics and comic-related things, and occasionally I try and teach the world a little bit about the Czech language, being of Czech heritage myself. Most of my free time is spent working on things pertaining to my comic, going to conventions and prepping for those conventions. That's a lot of what I talk about on the Tomcast, and you'll probably hear some of that this month throughout VEDA. But I have a lot of other interests too, and I hope that now that I'm going to be vlogging every day, I'll actually get a chance to talk about some of those other things, because generally I reserve the Tomcasts for just what projects I'm working on and also just comic-related things. So I'm kind of excited to use VEDA as a platform to share a little bit more about myself, maybe do some fun little skits and things that I've kind of wanted to do on the Tomcast but haven't really been able to do up until now. I'm just very excited. So I guess that'll be my intro for VEDA, and also we'll kind of call that it for the Tomcast this week. Thanks so much for watching, and I won't see you next week. I will see you tomorrow for VEDA episode 2.